Hi everybody, my name is Isabela and today I'm going to be discussing muscle origin and insertion. So the purpose of a muscle is to move a joint and the muscle has to cross over a joint to make that happen. So when we're looking at a muscle, for example, the brachialis, this is the muscle here. This right here is the origin. This part in white is the origin. This is going to be the insertion, and then it's the movement, is flexion. So this right here is flexion. This is the origin of the muscle, and when I'm flexing it, this is insertion. This is the part that's going to be caused to move. So when you're talking about origin, it is the part closest to the midline, and it is the stable part of the attachment site. It doesn't move during contraction. And now insertion, it's the furthest part from the midline, and it's the attachment site that does move when the muscle is contracting. For example, when I was doing flexion, the muscle was contracting. This was insertion. And then this was origin. It's not moving. It's causing the muscle to flex, but it's not moving because it's the origin. Now, this specifically, so this part right here, it is originating at the anterior distal aspect of the humerus, and it is inserting at the coronoid process of the ulna, and it's facing anteriorly as well. So by looking at this information, we're going to figure out that this, like I said, this is the origin, and the insertion is the coronoid process of the ulna, and when it moves, it's moving towards the anterior distal aspect of the humerus. This is flexion. So this is flexion, and it's an anterior movement, and it's flexion of the forearm. And it's happening at the elbow. One thing I want to stress is that a muscle can only pull the bone where it inserts. In addition, muscles work in groups, not individually, to accomplish a specific function, such as flexion. Everything works in conjunction together. Nothing happens all at once by itself. Everything is always working in a group. And then another thing that I wanted to mention is that a muscle must cross a joint to produce an action, and that movement occurs at joints when a muscle contracts.